Cheers and howdy do buckaroos and how the heck are you as I try to figure out my angle here. Hey, I've got this one here, Sam Adams, Sam 76. So let me try not to knock all my shit over as I try to read just a touch from their website for you to give you an idea what this beer is supposed to be. Sam 76 is revolutionary new beer. Yeah, so they say. Uh, they're always bragging about it. That's the problem. I think a lot of the problem with Sam Adams for me is they always have this big hype and the beer never quite lives up to it. Anyway, let me get back to this. Anyway, you'll hear that is an unmatched combination of refreshment, carafe flavor, and aroma by experimenting with both lager and ale yeast strains. Our brewers developed a unique brewing process that takes two active fermentations and blends them together to create a deliciously harmonious result. Uh, the process delivers a distinct flavor. It showcases the slight fruitiness of an ale with the balance and drinkability and the smoothness of a lager. See, here's my issue. Okay, now they're doing it a little different, but a lot of the beer, the type of beer they're describing, is a Kolsch, which isn't new. That's a problem. They're always bragging, "Hey, look, we just discovered this." It's like what was it about 30 years ago? McDonald's came out with a McDLT, like they just discovered it was lettuce and tomato worked on a hamburger like it was their idea. That's my issue with Sam Adams. They're always doing crap like this. But anyway, let me get back to it. Style, unit of lager and ale. Yeah, okay. Hop varieties, Cascade, Citra, Mosaic, and Simcoe. Yeah, I understand. They're not really doing a Kolsch here. Otherwise, they would be using different hops. But the hybrid of a ale and lager is a Kolsch. But anyway, that aside, my variety Sam Adams 2-row, just like this, get irritated by certain things. Sam Adams 2-row pale malt, white wheat, and carafoam. Get frustrated by people trying to take credit for something they didn't do, or trying to yeah, reimagine something that's already been done and act like it's the first time it's ever been done. That kind of thing irritates me. You hear me? Not making friends with Sam Adams today. I guarantee you that. Anyways, they ain't loving me out there, boy. I actually had one of these already. I did a live video, so I know what I'm tasting. The bottom line is, I don't think it's a bad beer anyway. To be honest with you, I don't think it's flawed. It runs. I paid 8.5 a 6-pack. I wouldn't pay any more for it. It was $8.99. Sale for $8.49. I would never pay more than 8.5. And to be honest with you, I won't buy it again unless it's $6.99 and there's a perfect storm of the right weather, the right conditions, and the right attitude. Otherwise, I probably won't revisit this again. However, having said all of that, it is a very clean, refreshing beer. The other possible opportunity, I guess, that I might reorder it or have it again is if I was at a casual dining chain and this was as close to craft as they have. It's usually the only time I order Sam Adams out is if I'm at a casual dining chain and it's either Blue Moon or Sam Adams or some macro light. Sam Adams is the least offensive to me at that point. So the nose is fresh, it's clean, it's crisp. Again, I know I kind of sounded harsh earlier. This is a likable beer. It's just not a memorable one. You do feel some of the wheat on the nose. I get some lemony notes. You do feel some of the fruit. Citra Mosaic gives you. I feel the cascades on this near the end. It isn't, again, it isn't a bad beer. I get frustrated with Sam Adams because I feel like they're intentionally middle of the road, right? They're constantly playing small ball. They're trying to get walked or hit a single. They're not even trying to hit a double. We're just trying to score a run. Yeah, we're not even trying to hit a double, man. And that's not necessarily a problem, I guess. I mean, obviously that's what's been working for him for quite some time now. But there was a time in craft beer where Sam Adams, Boston Brewing Company, Boston Beer Company, they were on the cutting edge, and I guess that's why I get frustrated with them because at one time they were on the cutting edge. They were doing these fantastic, way out of the box brews, and all of a sudden at one point they just quit doing them for the most. Every once in a while, they'll come out with something, but this is kind of what Sam Adams does now. They just make average milk toast beers for the average, craft beer drinker, or not necessarily the craft beer drinker, is the guy that wants something else. He drinks macros most of the time, but every once in a while he'll jump out of the box. He'll buy a Blue Moon or a Sam Adams. And that's kind of what Sam Adams is appealing to these days, and that's why I get frustrated with him. Again, having said all that, I don't think this is a bad beer. It's just not a memorable one. Biscuits. So, anyways, that was nice, man. I'm gonna read just a little bit more from their website. Food pairings: pigs in a blanket, shrimp spring rolls. Sure, I mean, yeah, anything light and unimaginative, I think will work with this beer. Again, casual dining fare. I think just about anything casual dining. I don't think I'd pair this with a hot wing, but if you're having like a garlic parmesan wing, something along that nature, why the hell not? It will work with some brisket, in my opinion. Entrees: grilled pork chop, bacon, cheeseburger, grilled hot dog brats. I'm also going to add a marinated grilled chicken breast as well. And I say marinate because if it's just a plain chicken breast, maybe not, but some a chicken breast with a little more flavor, yeah, go for it. Why not? It's a dessert: strawberry shortcake, snickerdoodle cookies. Yeah, okay. I think they're thinking a little too much of themselves there. Yeah, I mean, I personally, this isn't a dessert beer for me, right? It's not going to complement. It'll wash down your dessert, but it's not going to make your dessert taste better. And if you have a beer with your dessert, that's what you want to do. You want them to work together harmoniously. This isn't going to work with snickerdoodles or strawberry shortcake in that manner. It may not be off-putting with those with those desserts, but it's not going to help their flavors. And that's the point of pairing a beer with food, is to make something work together. Your wine with food, beer with food. If you're having a bourbon or a whiskey with a dessert, I mean, that's kind of what you want to do. You want to have something. You want to have two things that work together. Again, this is unoffensive. It'll work fine with just about anything, but it's not going to help a snickerdoodle or a strawberry shortcake. So again. Tom, you're being a little contrary today. I don't mean to be, but I guess I am, man. They need to get their shit together over at Sam Adams, in my opinion. I think they're dropping the damn ball. I think they're missing the point of craft beer. Then again, I mean, no, of course not. I mean, look, Sam Adams making a lot of money, man. They're making money hand over fist. But they're not, again, serious craft beer drinkers like me are only buying them once. And then you have the whole slew of folks that call themselves beer reviewers that will buy them at least once, and if they get free product, they will love you forever. You gotta love those beer reviewers, don't you? If you send me free beer, I will say very nice things about you. But my integrity can't be bought, man. I will tell the truth. Yeah, of course they don't tell the truth because I want that gravy train to keep coming. It cracks me up when I hear folks say that. It cracks me the hell up. I'll tell you that right now. Oh. But yes, it is a very likable beer. There's nothing wrong with it. I'm enjoying drinking it. But I'll be honest with you, come Monday morning, I won't be able to recall any notes without going back to watch the video. It's just not a memorable beer. So there you go. To be honest, it is about what I expected. I didn't expect it to be, but I was curious where they were going with it. I wanted to give it a shot. Again, it's just it's there. It will go with just about anything, but it's not going to light anybody's world on fire. It may serve as a gateway beer for somebody who knows, who really cares. I don't give a rest. Yeah, I'm not, I do what I do. I love craft beer. I drink it. I'm very passionate about it, but I'm not going to try to convince a macro or macro light drinker this is what he ought to be drinking because they've already made up their mind, man. It's like having a discussion with a Trump supporter. I mean, it doesn't matter how much facts you put in front of these guys, they still want to support the narcissistic, misogynist buffoon. It doesn't care. And it's the same way with dealing with macro drinkers, right? They've already made up their mind. It doesn't matter how many facts you want to tell them about beer, they're not going to change their mind. Didn't mean to throw politics in there, but hey, sometimes I was trying to make a point, you see, and that was a perfect analogy. Oh man. Well, there you go. Time to wrap this up. I am Tom Beer Evangelist, prolific beer drinker, purveyor of wisdom, and a man who doesn't mind pissing fucks off. I don't give a rat's ass. I never set out trying to piss somebody off, but I can't help if you get offended easily out there. Especially those T-Rump supporters, man. They get their knickers in a knot so easily. They call everybody else that doesn't like Trump a snowflake, but you say you give them the slightest bit of fact that they don't like, and they will they will get so pissed. Yeah, call me a snowflake, you delicate little bastard. You anyway. I am John Beer Whisper. Beer Masters, a prolific beer drinker, Purveyor of Wisdom, man. Ah, that was a healthy swig. All around, good guy. You all have a good one.